Hello, knockouts. Tonya Tko here. And I'm going live because there's a lot going on my channel right now. And I wanted to give you all an opportunity to come out and speak with me live while we have this opportunity because I'm getting ready to go in hard. Jasmine Eiland all day, all types of videos, all types of responses to everything that we gather. Hey, good morning, everybody. And welcome to all of the new people who are on my channel. Welcome, welcome. Thank you all for subscribing. Thank you all for commenting on the videos. Even the people who don't agree, I still appreciate you coming and commenting. The people who come out with vulgar comments, oh, baby, my block button is strong. So you can bring it. I can block you more times than you can create new accounts because I have people coming out calling me all types of bitches. You know what? And that's one thing that is not going to happen on my channel. That is the easiest way to get blocked. We talk about women not respecting themselves and all of this other stuff. Well, I'm going to put it down right here. You will respect me on this channel. You will get blocked. Try me. Try me. But listen, I don't want to get upset. I'm not trying to be upset. I came out. I came out to talk about Jasmine Eiland right now because we're going to be talking about Jasmine Eiland all day. The last video that I put up, I was so upset because there was some footage that I couldn't find on the witness who was talking craziness, right? And you all came through. Oh my goodness. Let me thank you all for coming through. You all came through with so many different links. There's so many different things that are developing, and there are people who are saying stuff. So listen, yesterday I took a break for the day. I took a break for the day and hello everybody. The comments are coming in so fast I can't read all of them. So but when I skim them, I'll um I'll I'll read out what I can see when I skim. So this is what I wanted to say. And then also let me know if my connection is messing up because I am off of the grid right now. I can show you all the mountains in the distance right there. But I want to make this video and then get out because I want to get some footage because I want to record Jasmine Eiland videos all day. Oh yeah, and then I see Yasmin saying no disrespect, women come together. You know, I'm discovering some things. Oh, I would really love it. Please somebody forward this video to Jasmine. Because I would like to speak with her. Jasmine is going through a lot of stuff right now. And listen, none of us know what whether penetration happened or didn't happen. But one thing that we do know is that Jasmine has made history. Listen to what it is that I'm saying. So Jasmine, my sister, be strong. Stay strong. Hold your head upright. You don't have to be perfect, right? None of our lives are. I remember when Michael Brown was shot dead in the streets and his body left there to decay in the sun for hours. Rumor had it that he had robbed that store that day. Rumor had it that he was a career criminal. But the black women mobilized in Ferguson to stand by Michael Brown. And one of the things that I've realized, because last night, so let me tell you, yesterday I took a break. I took a break and I went out and I got some sun. I did that 10-year challenge and I used to have so much color before. My melanin was popping and vibrant. And I also went and I put a gel on my light to kind of give me some more brownness or some more yellow because I have yellow undertones. So I put a photographer's gel on my light to help my color pop some more. So let me know if you like that. But nonetheless, so I took a mental health break yesterday. I went out in the sun. I went out into nature because I am off the grid. And I needed to recalibrate. So there are a lot of things that happened yesterday that I'm not up on. So one of the things that I did want to say is, and I see somebody saying another victim came forward. You know, this is Jasmine died. Please don't tell me that. Come on. You, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. No, mm-mm, no, mm-mm, no. All right, let me compose myself because I am on live right now, so there's no taking a break. All right, so, okay. I'm trying to gain my composure. No, mm-mm, no, no. Okay. Thank you, Trisha. Trisha saying research first, Tonya. Thank you. Okay. Listen, let's go forward in the broadcast. All right, listen. All right. While I put on my all natural vitamin E. And don't worry, I'm gonna be doing my once a year sale on the vitamin E this month so that you all can, well, I think I think I may do the sale twice a year. I mean twice this year, but I'm gonna open it up for the first time in a few weeks. So just those of you who know my product, my TKO skin product, make sure that you're on my mailing list. But listen, so the last video that I made, I was upset that I had not gotten some footage, and you all came through with so many links of the girl Vanna White. So I have that footage now, but what I am asking, Lauren is saying it's on her husband's page. Listen, you know what? Listen, this is what we're gonna do. After, because this chat that's going on right now, and listen, there are 288 people in the chat right now, so thumbs up the video. The thumbs up make a difference for the YouTube algorithm, so thumbs that up. Listen, so you all came through with the links for that young lady, so this is what I'm going to do. We're going to do Jasmine Eiland all day today. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you all, after this broadcast is over, I want you all to send me links, because the last that I have is when she was taken into the back room or some room away from, because the music cut off or the music went down real low, so they were inside some sort of back room somewhere. And look, the club needs to be held liable for having, because it couldn't have been a bathroom, because this is a nightclub. Nightclubs have bathrooms with multiple stalls, like restaurants have the singular bathroom where the light can be turned off. So this nightclub should not have raping rooms in it where people can access and be able to take, especially if you have a liquor license and you know that people are drinking and you know that women are there, vulnerable inside of your spot. Listen, there's responsibility that comes along with having a liquor license. So this nightclub opera should not have raping rooms that are that people have access to be able to take people that they've drugged or people who are drunk and be able to rape them in these rooms undisturbed. So listen, so what we're going to do is, once the broadcast is over, I want you all to send me the links and then tell, should I heard that the brother and sister spoke out. Today, this is what we're going to be doing today. Today, we're going to be reviewing Vanna White's videos. I heard that there's another witness that has come forward. Listen, if there is somebody else who has had contact with this man and they have information on how he rolls, if there are other people who have access to information that I don't have, please send it to me. You can contact me privately on my website. Your information will be kept private. My website is tonyatko.com. That's TONYATKO.com. You can write to me over there. Once this video goes off, I want you all to send me links to what it is that you've heard, because there are people who are telling me that the tox screen came back for ketamine. People are telling me that the rape kit came back clear. And I'm like, how do you all have access to her medical information? HIPAA laws are not disclosing that to the public. I haven't seen that. So let's all also, this rumor about her. Okay, so people, the rumor about her being, about Jasmine not being alive, Listen, I saw a video last night where she was like, she said that she felt suicidal. I saw that. However, let's do this. Let's get off of this broadcast, okay? Let's get off of this broadcast. I'm going to read a few more comments. We're going to get off of the broadcast, and then we're going to meet in the comments. I'm going to meet you in the comments area, because this broadcast, this live chat area, I don't think you can post links here, and you can't, it doesn't show up on the video page. So Tonya says I sent, oh, and Lauren says I sent you the information in FB Messenger. I'll run over to FB Messenger. So there are different ways that you can send me information. You can send me information on my fan page on Facebook, Tonya TKO Show. You can send me information on Twitter, which is at Tonya TKO. You can send me information on Instagram, which is at Tonya TKO. And you can send me information on my, I can't do the four finger. Can you guys, it's frozen. Let me give it a second to unfreeze. So, okay, but tell me, can you hear me though? Because sometimes my thing freezes, but you can still hear me. So let me know if you can hear me. If you can still hear me, let me know. Because I know that, okay, so the screen has unfrozen now. Remember, like I said, I'm off the grid, so my internet connection is not as strong as it could be because I'm in a canyon, I'm surrounded by mountains. All right. So this is what we're going to do. You're going to send me information. You're going to send me links. I'm going to be looking at links today, and I'm going to be making videos back to back to back to back to back. We are having a Jasmine Eiland marathon. Jasmine Eiland has made history. She is the first woman who has recorded her assault. Whether or not she was raped or sexually assaulted is still, the rape part is up for question. We don't know whether or not there was penetration, but we do know that she was sexually assaulted. Her breasts were fondled, and he was kissing on her neck while she was passed out. Can somebody send me some footage of Jasmine consenting? Because there are a lot of people who are saying she was not raped, she wanted it. Can somebody send me footage of her consenting? Because as of all of the footage that we have, every single piece of footage that we have of Jasmine is her dancing and having a good time, and then being catatonic, despondent, and passed out while somebody was kissing on her neck and fondling her breast and spitting on his hand, putting it up underneath her frock and all this other stuff. So that's all that we know. So if somebody can send me, there's 400 people on this broadcast. Make sure you thumbs up and like the video. That's important for the YouTube algorithm. So there are people who were saying she wanted it. And ladies, listen, I'm going to do an entire video specifically to Black women. Because Black women, I think it's time that we did some reconnaissance, that we take a good look at where we are in American society and start making different decisions. Okay? I was going to say that I woke up this morning and there was a story about a white man who pulled out a gun on some teens during an MLK march or whatever, right? And there was a part of me that was like, well, what were the teens doing? What was going on? There was a part of me that is no longer in automatic solidarity with a person just because they're Black. And I'm going to make a specific video to Black women because we have aligned ourselves with other people just because they have the same skin color. We have aligned ourselves with people just because we both have vaginas. And I think it's high time that Black women realize that, you know what? I ain't gonna beat. Let me not beat. Me not gonna beat around bush. Yeah, me go talk. All right. So, Black women have aligned ourselves with males simply because they're Black. And we've aligned ourselves with white women simply because we both have vaginas. Or vagina. I think vagina is the plural of vagina. So nonetheless, right? And I think it's high time that we did some reconnaissance and started paying attention to being down for those who are down for us. And that also includes some Black women, because I'm also seeing some Black women who are so concerned. Listen to what I'm saying. Hear me when I say this. Who are so concerned with being picked. Listen, they're so concerned with being picked that they're in the comments looking at the video footage of a woman who is despondent, doubled over, and are still saying she asked for it. Listen to what I'm saying. So I think it's high time that we form solidarity with males and females who are down for our cause, who stand up for us, and who stick up for us. Because there are some men, listen, men are the safekeepers of women. And there are some men out there, I read my comments. This is why I'm saying, you come to my comments calling me a bitch, automatic block. Baby, try me. I got more blocks than you got accounts. Try me. So nonetheless, I read my comments, and there are men who are in my comments who feel violently, as they should, who feel violently by seeing a man assault that woman. Now listen, whether or not she was raped, whether or not there was penetration, whether or not the man wore a condom is up for up for debate. We don't know that. Because some people are like, "Oh, the rape kit came back negative." Negative for what? Negative for penetration or negative for his semen? Because the way to offset that is by wearing a condom. And this person, according to what it is that I'm hearing, is a serial dance floor rapist. He's a serial club rapist who goes out. So who knows? I've heard of men leaving the house with condoms already on. Listen, they walk out with the condom on their damn penis already. So, ladies, also, you know what, Naful, thank you for saying that. This is what we're gonna do. I need you all to send me clips, and I need you all. Somebody say my voice is so soothing, even when I'm screaming. Thank you very much. And I am going to be making meditation CDs this year, MP3s. As you all know, I am a certified clinical hypnotherapist, so I will be making some. Especially with all of the stuff that we talk about, we need to release so much of the pain and stuff that we have. So this year is going to be the year of the hypnotic MP3 to also help you get your lives together, etc. So I'm going to be doing the extended clip. If thank you, K Slim. He's saying keep your head up, ladies. I want you all to send me clips. I'm going to be reviewing clips, and I'm going to be making videos back to back to back. As the title of this video says, Jasmine Eiland all day. In my book, in my opinion, Jasmine Eiland is you know what? I can't think of the right word. But she's made history. She's made history. Jasmine Eiland has. And there's some people who are asking me, why am I showing the gruesome footage? And it's the same reason why on the Tom Pettis Bridge, why they showed the Black people getting cracked in their heads. We live in a rape culture, and high time has come for a change. Listen to what I'm saying. High time has come for a change. I'm showing the gruesome footage because it's time for people to see the ugliness of this. It's ugly. And I show the gruesome footage because this is reality. Teenagers need to see this footage. Women need to see this footage. Men need to see this footage. Parents need to see this footage. And one thing that I want to remind you, ladies, there are rapists among us. Remember, for far too many men, rape is their sex strategy. To ply you with drinks until you can't say no, to drug you so that you have no defenses. I also want somebody who is a narcotic expert to come forward. So I would like to interview a narcotic expert. There are people who are coming back saying that she was on ketamine. I'd like to speak with a narcotic expert who can tell us what are the effects of ketamine. Where does it affect your brain? Because I know, listen, the neocortex, which is around in this area. It's a thin sheet at the top of the head. The neocortex is what handles logic and decision making. A person may not be able to be logical while they still have their motor reflexes. Remember, motor reflexes happen in the amygdala, first of all, in the monkey brain, the lizard brain, if you want to call it. In the lizard brain, that's where reflexes are held. So if she had a death grip on that phone, and there was a part of her brain that was like, you know what, hold that hand tight, she could have been able to hold that phone. Meanwhile, with the neocortex being impaired, she may not have been able to have the logic, reasoning, decision making to be able to be like, oh, if I just look up and maybe she couldn't even scream out. What I'm hearing is that ketamine is like an analgesic, I believe it's called, right? And so with analgesics, there's a paralysis that happens. So she may have been able to be close enough to her own phone to be able to say help me in her phone, but not be able to look up and scream it out or even to fight him off. You do see that she's trying to push him away. But I didn't want this video to be very long. People are, excuse me, Tita is saying, or Teta is saying, no, ma'am, you are wrong. Tell me, which part is wrong? You can't just say that I'm wrong. Am I wrong about it's not an analgesic? Well, listen, I don't know the exact term. So and then also, oh God, half the people are saying she's passed, half the people are saying she's alive. You guys are gonna make me stop reading your comments if you're just writing out stuff that you don't have confirmation for. I'm depending on you all to be able to listen. There's 500 people on the broadcast, thumb it up. I'm depending on you all to be able to provide me with information. But if you're just hollering out anything, then I can't trust your sources. So listen. We're going to do a joint effort today. So like I said, I'm going to be getting links from you all in the comments here. When it froze, I was telling you the different ways that you can get it to me. LinkedIn. Why am I saying LinkedIn? See, but part of my brain is not working right. I just woke up. Not LinkedIn. Listen. Facebook. I mean, you can send it to LinkedIn, but I don't check LinkedIn as often. And this is not LinkedIn. This is not LinkedIn topic. So listen, Facebook at Tonya Tko Show. You can send that to me there. On the friend account, I have two big emoji eyes over my thing. So you could send me the message there. That's my page with the big emoji eyes, which is Tonya Tko. So Facebook is Tonya Tko Show, or the friend page is Tonya Tko. You can send it to me Twitter, which is at Tonya Tko, Instagram at Tonya Tko, and I think that's all. And then my website, which is tonyatko.com. All right. And so someone is saying the husband's name is Cornell Wells. His parents gave him such a bougie name. For him to be a Black and Mild smoking Hennessy grappling mumble speaker. Wow. Okay. So so then listen, I'm gonna get out of here. And if Retro is saying, gotta love Tanya, man, yellow heart. Okay. And so also someone was saying that the effects of ketamine wears off after 30 minutes to 60 minutes. And then also, listen, I need some of you people who are detectives, to let me know when they were on the dance floor. To me, I'm saying you have to trust your instincts and trust what it is that you're seeing and feeling. Because sometimes we see stuff and we're like, nah, that can't be. When he was behind her, did you all see him pull down her panties? Did you all see him pull down her panties? If he pulled down her panties, that means that she was wearing panties, right? So when she got on the stage, is it possible that she was in this trance-like state after it had worn off? And then, listen, I don't know. I don't know. So then listen, I'm saying that but then when she was in the twerk contest, there were no panties present. So people are saying that she went to the club with no panties, but I don't know how many people were in her boudoir with her getting dressed. Did he take her panties off? And then when she went into the twerk contest in her trance-like state, that she was dancing and didn't realize that she didn't even have on panties. So listen, what we're going to do is we're going to get out of here. There are 527 people on this broadcast. Thumbs up the video, and once I get out of here, start sending me your links, etc. So, oh, let me ask you all this. The question, do I need to look at her brother and sister's video? Her brothers and sisters are saying that she was not telling the truth. Oh, there's some footage that I'm looking for. Somebody find me this footage. Somebody is saying that there's a video of her a year ago or beyond a year ago also asking for help on Facebook Live. Send me that footage, right? Do I need to listen? So somebody's saying, no, don't watch their video. Okay, because I'm like, were they there? How are you going to say, so somebody's saying, look at her brother's video. And they're saying, don't do the family. Yes, look into it. So it's split half and half. So what I'll do is I'll skim it and see if it deserves a view, and then we'll go from there. So the person is live right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump off of this video. And so Benevolenta, what a name, Benevolenta. Goodness gracious, you all got some names over here. So Benevolenta is saying that that I just lost what the person said. Let me go back. Benevolenta, I got caught up on your name. She wants me to get rid of the mammies. I think it's important. You know, I went to an all-black college. I went to Clark Atlanta University, for those of you who know, right? I went to Clark Atlanta University, and there were people who were like, oh, Tonya, if you go to a black college, you're not going to be acculturated to the rest of society because there are white people in society. You need to get used to white people. And so so you know what? I don't see, let's be honest, commenting. If you guys point out the troll, I'll block them. But if there's a person who's a troll, you know, let's get rid of them. If they're using profanity, they're going crazy, let's get rid of them. However, if there's a person that's just expressing their opinion, I think it's a good idea to be able to know what's out there. Know who's out there. What type of people we're walking around with in society. You know, there are people out there who rape. There are men who rape. Some of the men commenting on the videos have raped women. Please keep this in mind. Rape is a quote unquote dating strategy for far too many of them. So just keep in mind that among us are rapists, among us are rape apologists, among us are all different types of people. So if there's a person who's trolling, who's like, nigga, 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 bitcha, 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 then those people need to go. But if they're offering their opinion, if they're just a mammy or pick me, their opinion, look, I don't want us to have a false sense of what the world really looks like. You know what I mean? So listen, you guys are saying who is live right now talking about who is live right now talking about whether or not she passed away? So remember, tell Jasmine to get in touch with me. Tell her husband to get in touch with me. Tell J-Bug to get in touch with me. Tell any of the people who were there that night to get in touch with me. Let's have a conversation. And who is live right now talking? The brother is live. Where? Where's he live at? And I have to be honest. So Andrew is saying, I have a 20-year-old daughter. I'm worried for her, but she do not go to clubs. This can happen anywhere. She could be getting off the bus. She could be on college campus. It can happen anywhere. Facebook, listen. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to end this video. I need you all to start sending me links. Anything that you need me to do a response to today, anything that you think other people have not seen, links, links, links. Listen, I need links to whoever has this talk screen. I need links to the rape kit. I need all of these links, links, links. We're doing nothing but Jasmine Eiland all day, all day, all day, all day today. Okay, so links, links, links. I'm going to end the video. You don't need to send the links here. Put the links in the comments once this video is over so that I can find this live, so that I can see this other stuff, so that I can be able to review. We're going to do about 12 hours of videos today. So stay tuned because we're going in hard. We're going in all the way today. I personally believe that Jasmine Eiland's name is going to go down in the history books. This is the time that we open our eyes and realize the true to life effects, the true to life way that that our rape culture plays out, as well as the fact that people true to life don't believe that Black women feel pain. This is why what was the guy's name who was the founder of gynecology? Why he operated on Black women without anesthesia? Because Black women, the Black woman's pain is not realistic or human to some of these people who they themselves have been disconnected from their humanity. So Nikwe at Night is live right now, and the brother is live right now. So what we're gonna do? Oh, he's live on the phone with the brother right now. Okay, and that's on YouTube. All right. Okay. All right. So listen, there's 512 people on here and 200 likes. So if you're seeing me right now, like this video, like this video. It matters for the YouTube algorithm. So I'm going to go. I'm going to get out of here and I'm going to start doing my research. Remember, when you find something, send me the links. Don't wait for somebody else to send me the links because it's difficult sometimes for me to find the links. It's difficult for me to find high quality videos. Like some people are asking, why am I doing half and half? I'm doing reaction videos and these are cell phone videos. So it offers the ability for us to be on split screen. Them on one side, me on the other. So on that note, listen, I'm going to get out of here. Snickers is feeling sick to the stomach. Truly Lace is saying, survivor, stand up strong. Nikwe at Night, or Nick at Night, however it's pronounced. I'm going there right now. So, and oh, Wise One says you're doing great work. Thank you. I really appreciate that because I try very hard. There was one day that I got no sleep. Last night was the first time in days that I've been able to sleep through the night because there's so many links and so many hours of footage. Like J-Bug did a video somebody sent to me. It was an hour long. It's difficult going through all of this footage. So I need you all to curate me the best links so that we can get this done. All right. So listen, thank you. I love you too, Redbone. And I listen, I appreciate and I support the Black men who are supporting Black women. That is my sentence. I appreciate and I support the Black women who are supporting Black women. I appreciate and I support the white men and women, the Asian men and women who stand up for and who are advocates for Black people's plights, who are not just roving and troving the community to be able to satisfy their fetish and then sneak off like a vampire in the night. Babylon system is the vampire. I'm still sleepy myself. What is the next verse on that? Babylon system is the vampire. And what's the next verse? Okay, so listen, we're gonna get out of here right now. I'm gonna wait for that next verse, and then we're gonna and then after I get the next verse to that song, we're gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna see you all inside the comments. All right. So we must be our sister's keeper, says C. Johnson. And Stars is saying, yes, when she got back on stage, that's what happened. You got it, Tonya. So and so Mel is saying, be fair, Tonya, we don't know what happened. I'm glad that you said that. I'm glad that you said that, Mel. We don't, first of all, my name is Tonya, spelled Tonya. If you're gonna be trying to send me stuff, you can't be spelling my name wrong, you know? So So we don't know whether or not he penetrated her, but we do know that he sexually assaulted her. He was groping her breast and sucking on her neck. That is that is sexual assault. We don't know whether he amid her screams and cries, because ladies, there's a chemical inside of your tears that affects a man's ability to be able to become erect. There's a chemical inside of your tears that affects a man's ability to be able to be erect. And there's a shrill of your voice when you scream that lowers a man's, most men, there's some sick men out there who are turned on by a person's pain. But that chemical inside of your tears, they did a study where they use the chemical from tears that are cried from sadness, not just water leaked out of your eyes. When you cry from sadness, there's a chemical in there that affects a man's ability to be able to be erect. So we don't know whether or not amid her screams, whether or not this man, her screams and the water that was coming out of her eyes, we don't know whether or not this man was able in his perversion to be able to be erect enough to be able to penetrate. But we do know that he spit on his hand and put it up under her frock. We do know if we're just looking at the bare bone, what we saw, right? He was sucking on her neck. He was fondling her breast. That's sexual assault right there. I know, right? I hate that word frock, G-Red, but listen, I think frock is such a vulgar word. And I think that in a vulgar situation like this, let me go to, but listen, if I go to the live right now, I'm going to catch the live after it's already started. So I need to start at the beginning of the live. Okay. So, and so Benevolenta is saying, why don't black men protect us? You know, we're going to have to realize that black American men, listen, we're just saying the word black men in blanket. Black American men have undergone a tremendous amount of um, Stockholm syndrome, self-hatred, misogyny, hatred for women, hatred for self. They've undergone a lot, right? And so there are some black men who do protect black women. There are black men who don't. This is what I'm saying. Align yourself with those. Listen, just peep game. Look, look in the comments. Listen, listen. I was I was like yesterday when I went out on my nature break from video making and all of that. I was hanging out. I bumped into some people because while I was walking out in nature, I bumped into some people, and we were talking. And you all know that I life coach, right? I life coach, but I take very few clients each year because I want to be able to dedicate my time to them. So I life coach, right? And part of what got me into life coaching and part of what got me into making videos or interviewing and all this stuff is, and I asked questions. So I bumped into some people yesterday. I was listening and I was asking questions. And one of the people was like, wow, I've talked more to you in this one day than I have spoken to anybody in the past 3 years. And so I think that it's important for all of us to listen, hear what people are saying. And so when you come across a black man who is talking some utter nonsense, cut him out of unufias. Cut him out of your presence. Move on. Don't give him all of these chances. Men are constantly like, don't change me, don't change him. Respect him for the ashy or dusty that he is and move on. Go find you somebody who you vibe with and resonate with. Period. There are plenty of black men out there who are chomping at the bit to be able to protect you. Gravitate towards them. Stay away from the ash. Stay away from people who you see and hear, if you speak to a man who is talking, and you know what? This is the part that's very important. Just like this man, Dominic, may not say, I have raped, much like a racist is not going to say, I'm a racist. However, they have participated in racist activity and rapist activity respectively. Okay? So you have to listen. And you have to realize that there are people who are living, like I said, I life coach. So I see the blinders that people have up, and we all have them. We all have blinders up where we don't really know what we are going through. So you on the outside who's hearing the story, you don't know. This is why you have to do the orbitals. And this is why I try to train you all while we're watching my videos to do the orbitals. And for those of you who are new, thank you for being new to my page. Thank you for being a new subscriber. Orbitals are reading between the lines. We have got to read between the lines and hear and understand what a person is saying. And then match up the timelines, ask questions. So this happened when? How long ago did this happen? How did you feel about that? Oh, and what have you done to change things in your life? Ask questions. Ask questions. And you have to realize that the story that they're telling you is their version of the story. Somebody's not going to tell you, I'm a woman beater. I'm happy you found me too, Stacy. They're not going to tell you I'm a woman beater, I'm a racist, I'm a rapist. I've molested children. They're not going to tell you that. But they are going to talk to you when you ask questions. Let me tell you, ladies, this secret. Men, for the most part, have nobody to talk to. No one. They can't talk to other men. The only time that they have someone to talk to is when they're in a relationship with a woman. So ask questions. They want to talk, but when they talk, respect what it is that they're saying. Listen and understand that they are expressing their truth. Read between the lines and hear what it is that they're really saying. If they're talking about their ex, listen to how they talk about their ex. If they talk about how their children live in another state and they don't see their children, listen to that. I do not, from the time that I hear that you live in another state other than your children, my vagina, if you guys have ever seen the bottom of a Christophine, my vagina just curls back in on itself. It's like, I cannot. When you start talking about how the mother's stopping you from seeing your children, no, sir. No, sir, I do not care. I care for no excuses. Oh, no, no. No, 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 no. No, I do not care. From the time that you start, no, I don't care. That is your offspring in the world, living and breathing. If you have not laid down your last molecule to be in contact with your children, I do not care. I do not care. Because I have seen what it's like. Are the court systems biased? Oh, yes, they're biased. Yes. And part of the reason that they're biased is because far too many men give up too easily. Because it's difficult. It's hard. Yes. Going through the court system is difficult. Just like right now for Jasmine, it's difficult. However, this is what is going to change society. More men standing up and being on the front lines for their children and telling these courts, listen, I don't care what you say. I am going to fight for and advocate for my children. I don't care. It's going to take more men laying down their lives and saying, I will not sleep. Listen, I will not sleep. I will not rest. I will not move on while my child is here and I have no access to my child. I will not. And so Miss Reacts is saying, you're a real one. You speak facts all day. I found you yesterday and I'm so happy I did. Love and blessings to you and your family. Thank you. Love and blessings to you too. So it takes people like Jasmine to fight the good fight. It takes people like Jasmine to be able to hold that death grip on her phone as she is drugged and be able to see and witness how people speak about a clear violation. The woman was catatonic. She was doubled over. And in no footage, no video that anyone has ever provided me, has she ever said, yeah, F me. Yeah, F me. All we've ever heard her saying is, no, stop. Don't do that to me. Ow. That's all we've heard. So this is coming before the court of public opinion. And we are here ruling on this and deciding where we're going to go as a society. And I'm happy that this has come forward. My niece has seen that footage. Because you know what? Listen, and this is what I'm saying. And my niece is a teenager. And I have to admit, because my niece calls me on the phone when she's riding on the bus or wherever she's in New York. So she calls me, and whenever she calls me, I make time for her because she calls me when she's commuting. And she was, after this whole situation, she called me during one of her commutes. It was only 6 o'clock in New York, but it was already dark, and I was frightened for her. And she was like, "Oh, I'm at the corner now." She was 2 blocks away, and she was like, "It's okay, Auntie. You could go ahead and do what you were doing," because that was the day that I was making all of those videos back to back to back. And I was like, "Mm-mm, I'll stay on the phone with you until you get home." I think it's important for us to see the ugliness of this situation. I think it's important. So, on that note, is there somebody named Keenan who is acting up inside the comments? Let me scroll up. So, your favorite bedwench is attacking Black women? Is she? Your favorite bedwench? What are you doing? What are you doing? I've enjoyed you commenting on my videos. I'm familiar with that name, your favorite bedwench. She's a Black woman. However, I'm in the mood. Listen, I am in the mood. I am gathering everyone up today. I'm not seeing her comments. I'm not seeing it. Let me scroll up because this may be her last day that she comments on my videos today. Because we're not playing those type of games. Let me scroll. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Because we're not playing that today. I'm scrolling. I do not see her comments. Because there are some people who have come forward. I don't see her comments with some nonsense to say. I mean, we're not playing that today. Not today. No. So now I see your favorite bedwench is saying, Tonya, can you block Keenan Wade? So there are two people who are talking about each other is the problem. I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling. Listen, we're going to get to the bottom of it after because I don't see where she's attacking Black women. I don't see it. Her name is your favorite bedwench, but she's always provided good commentary on my videos. So, I mean, even I don't like the name Bedwench, but that's her name, you know. Okay, so listen, we're gonna get down to the bottom of it. Um, all right, so okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Let me find Keenan's comment. Let me find Keenan's comment because I've seen your favorite bedwench comment on my videos before, and she's always had good commentary. So I'm going to side with your favorite bedwench, and let me get Keenan out of here right now because I trust the person who's been supporting my videos and has always been around. So here we go. Come on, internet. Let's get this thing cracking right now. It's not It's not letting me. Don't you worry. I can't do it while I'm on live right now. It's I'm touching the screen, but it's not. Don't worry. Don't worry. I got your number, homeboy, because I'm going to open up my computer right now. And today will be the last day that you comment on my videos. And you can do some other accounts if you want to, but you're gone, Keenan. You're gone. It's okay. Here we go. All right. That's it. Keenan is done. You're done. As Melinda on Ready to Love said, "You toast. You done. You toast." All right. So listen. So that's it. He's toast. He's out of here. So listen, there's 600 people on this broadcast right now. I need you all to thumbs up. 600 people, 300 likes. So thumbs up the video. It really matters for so Rafiki is saying he did not do anything wrong. Listen, it's a matter of who it is that I choose to align with. Do I align with with a person like your favorite bedwench who has always provided excellent commentary on my video, or 5 or 6 other women who are saying that this bum is a troll? I want to say bumbaclot, but I chose not to say that, so I'll just say bum. That this bum is a troll. I sided with those people, and the boy is blocked. Simple as that. I don't care. I don't care. It's as simple as that, okay? So on that note, look, he's gone. He's gone. So on that note, listen, somebody wanted to know if they could ask a question. Go ahead. So your favorite bedwench, please feel free to respond to whomever you choose. And I'm sorry that I'm sorry that I'm sorry that you went through that today, and I'm sorry that off the back I didn't have your back. I'm sorry. So accept my apology. All right, but I have your back, so don't worry. I got you. You may have a strange name, but I got you. So somebody wanted to ask a question. So Charby is saying, just saw on her Facebook page that she tried to kill herself. I believe that she's making history. I hope that she stays around. Can somebody please forward? I need to. I want to get in contact with her, but I don't know how. So listen. I have not seen the videos, her live videos her brothers did, because I am like, when I saw the quality of her husband, it made me wonder who else is around her. All of these things are just, they're in our subconscious mind. So Stacy is saying, so if 5 people don't like what I write, is that easy for any of us to go? Stacy, this is what I will say. If there is any person on my videos who have been commenting intelligently for months, and it is their word against yours, plus other people are ganging up on you, and I have to make a split decision, the person who I don't know, who is combating the person whom I do know, I'm sorry. If I have to make a split decision, I'm going to side with the person who has had consistency on my channel. So all you got to do is have consistently, speak up consistently, and let your voice be heard intelligently and intelligibly, and provide good commentary. Let me know. Somebody say Tanya's thick. What in the world? This is the yes, I am. And so just let me get to know your name. I'm a human being. People commenting on my videos like I don't live in the world. I'm like, that's me. I make videos daily. I make videos daily. I live in the world just like you all. If you commenting, talking directly to me, listen, just get to know your favorite hosts. Okay? Get to know your favorite hosts and let them know your name, so that if so that if it comes to your word against theirs, that they'll believe your word because you have a history. Remember when I said listen to what people are saying? And I feel like we've gotten off track now. We've gotten into discipline. So we got Trina in the house, Big Werb in the house. People in these crazy names. All right. So we're going to get out of here, and I'm going to ask you all to just send me some links. And then today is going to be a Jasmine Eiland all day every day. I know, Charity, we did get off track. This is it's, you know, it's the blessing and the downfall of doing live videos. CH, I didn't see your question. Let me scroll up. Let's see. CH's question. There's so many questions coming through so quickly. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, my stomach. My stomach is like, Tonya, you better feed me. My stomach is like, Tonya, you forgot about me? My stomach is like, oh, you better put something in me. I'm scrolling, CH. I'm still scrolling. We got caught up in that whole discipline. Okay. Okay, he was wrong, but what are your thoughts about her twerking without underwear? Okay. So, for those of you, I did, you have to watch my videos. I made an entire video about her twerking without underwear. Number one, when I lived in Atlanta, I waitressed at strip clubs. There are different people inside of this world who have a different relationship with nudity. There's some people who have a problem with nudity. There's some people who don't. When I saw her on the stage twerking without underwear, it added an extra layer to the story for me, because for me, I was able to see and understand from seeing that, just based on if she consciously knew she did not have on underwear and she was twerking. It helped me to understand that she is comfortable with nudity. And I don't have a problem with, for those of you who don't know, I've posed nude. When I had my skincare company, I showed my entire naked body and booty. I was laying down in my bottom, and my whole body is just one caramelly, beautiful, glowing, just moist, supple thing. And the picture is still there in Google Images. You could just look up Tonya Tko nude. I'm not ashamed. There were some people who are like, oh, your butt is out. Oh yeah, I turned that nude picture into a 4 feet by 6 feet banner that I hoisted 7 feet into the air, or 11 feet into the air, at expos. So many people across the East and West Coast have seen my naked booty. So, what do I think of her twerking on the stage? I think that she's comfortable with nudity. And I think that there's so many of us who are so caught up in the patriarchy and toxic masculinity that we think that just a person having their bottom out. What's your thoughts about all of the women who were walking around in Africa when some of your demonic European ancestors felt, oh, because they didn't have on underwear or clothes or what, knickers, frocks or whatever, that they deserved to be raped? What are your thoughts on that? This is what I'm saying. There are far too many of us who are carrying the ideas of these toxic, sick ideas, these contradictory ideas of these puritanical Europeans who are pushing those on us. I have no issue with her nudity. Look, you guys want to see my bottom right now? I'm just joking. I'm not going to show you my bottom. But I have no issue with her choosing to show her bottom if that's how she feels. It's her bottom. And so Tasbia is saying I inspired her to do a vlog. I'm so happy. So she can, if she chooses to show her bottom, that's fine. She showed her bottom. It lets me know she's comfortable with nudity. However, consent is still consent. And no consent is still no consent. Listen, ladies, love yourself enough not to listen, not to be hypnotized by the toxicity of men who say that there are things that you do that deserve for them to take their penis and use their penis as a weapon against you. And men, please check your brothers, because you got men out here making you look real bad. The penis, the phallus, the lingy, hood, whatever you want to call it, is a magical tool that helps connect man to woman. It helps us get closer than any two beings could ever get. The penis helps create life. Because there are men out there, imagine the lack of self-love that a person would need to have to be like, my penis is a weapon, like a knife or a gun. Imagine that, to use your genitals for violence. She said no. And if you think so low of yourself that you would still want to take your God-given, your beautiful phallus, and the black penis is an amazing, amazing thing. I love the look of I just love the look of a beautiful black penis. I love it. I love it. I love the uncircumcised I just love the uncircumcised brown, black penis. I just love it. And it's like, to use this beautiful tool, this magic stick, as they call it, and take that and use it as a weapon. What must you think of yourself to be like, I'm going to batter you with this thing that could be so beautiful and just make it so ugly? And Della is saying allowing her cat to touch the floor was just disgusting. Child, listen. If you don't want your pussy on the floor, don't put your pussy on the floor. But let's not dictate whether or not other people can scrub the floor with their pussy if they choose to. That is her vagina. That's her pum pum, her punani. If that's what she wants to, if she wants to. And then also, if they're saying that this was after the incident, after when she was in a drug-induced state, if she was in a drug-induced state and was out of her right mind and she decided to do a split and put her pum pum on the floor, but still, this gives no one the right to use a phallus as a weapon to violate her vagina. And so this is the thing. This is the thing. This is the thing. And I say this to people all the time, and I really do want to get out of here because now we've been on here for more than an hour. And this is the longest live video that I've ever done because I've never gone more than an hour. I'll say this, right? I'll say this because there are people who come to me and they're like, it's the parents. It's the parents. The parents should have been watching these children. The parents should have been this. The parents should have been that. And you all know that I life coach and I'm a certified clinical hypnotherapist. I deal with a lot of people. Let me just tell you this. Not every parent cares about their children. Not every parent cares about their children. There's some parents who actually want to harm their children. There's some parents who have issues with themselves, so they despise the little parts of themselves out in the world and they harm their children. There are parents out there who don't care about their children. Listen to this. I want you all to hear me and hear me very good, okay? Please hear me very good. There are some people out there who don't care about themselves. I'm a self-love specialist. I specialize in helping people learn how to love themselves. So I know that everybody does not love themselves. So what do? You see a woman who, for whatever reason, whether it's drug-induced or whether she doesn't think enough of herself not to keep her precious pussy off the floor. And I like the word pussy, so if you don't like it, I'm sorry if the word pussy offends you. Pussy just sounds so, it just has like a nice flow to it. The way that I love the way a nice, shiny, meaty black penis looks, I love the word pussy. Pussy just is so, it just sounds like a flower of sorts, right? If she doesn't care enough about herself to keep her pussy off of the floor, what do we do? You see a person does not care about themselves. Do you say, okay, in the instance with children, because your parents don't care about you, I'm going to F you up too? Are you going to come out in the street and I'm going to victimize you because at home you're victimized? Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to me. So you see a woman who doesn't care enough about herself. Let's say it was on purpose. She doesn't think enough of her pussy to stop it from being on the floor. So then you as a man, how much do you think about yourself that you would, one, be like, oh, well, then that's the pussy I need to be in? One. Two, how much do you think about yourself as a human being that you see another person in distress, crying out for some sort of help, that they're splitting and putting naked vagina on on an unclean stage, that you would say, oh, because you don't care about yourself, I'm going to hurt you too, or I'm not going to care about you? That's not what love is about. That's not love right there. Love yourself enough to be able to extend, listen, to be able to extend that love to people at the place that there stops. Love yourself enough to say, even if you abuse yourself, I will not abuse you. Listen to what it is that I'm saying. Love yourself enough that when you see someone self-abusing, that you don't join in on it too. This young lady, Jasmine, has issues that started long before she went into the club. And I'm happy that it is a person like her who has come forward to be the world changer in this instance, because her life is not perfect and her life is not pretty, yet she is heading this movement, like it or not, anyway. Listen to what it is that I'm saying. Hear me. When I saw who her husband was and I saw how he was speaking and I saw the look on her face, I knew that, because listen, our partners, if you really want to get to know a person, listen, you don't know a person. Some of you think you know people, but you don't know a person until you see who it is that they're physically, sexually, and emotionally attracted to. It's then that you really get to understand a little bit more about a person. You don't know a person until you have seen who it is that they're dating, who it is that they're mating with, and who it is that they decided to couple with or marry. You don't know a person, right? Until you see those things. When I saw her husband, I said, these issues are far greater than what happened in the club. Her issues started long before she even got with her husband. And somebody's saying it's her husband's responsibility. Listen to what it is that I'm saying. If there are some parents who don't care about their children, trust and believe there are some husbands who don't know how to care for their wives. There's some husbands who don't know how to care for themselves. Listen to what it is that I'm saying. Hear me, please. Hear me. So this young lady has a circle of issues that date back to her childhood. And so now this imperfect being has come forward. People try to say that Jesus was perfect. Jesus was imperfect. It's through the washing of his sins and the cleansing, the so-called cleansing of you all Christians out there, that he became perfect. But Jasmine is not a perfect being. She didn't live a perfect life. And there were things that she felt acceptable, that she engaged in, which brought her to the moment that we all see here. And how much do we love ourselves to be like, you know what? She went out there. She may have been wearing panties. There's some people who say that the man pulled down her panties. She may have not been wearing panties. She may have been a twerker. May have even been on Pornhub. But how much do we love ourselves enough to be able to see a person who has lived an imperfect life and send them love anyway? And say, you know what? You may have not lived a perfect life, but when you say no, we shall respect it. We shall respect it. There is not a mother effer in here. Welcome to my page, King Mick. There is not a mother effer in here who can send me a video footage where this woman consented. Send it to me. She was on Facebook Live before the assault, up until the assault, and then when he took her into the back room, that's when it seemed like he turned off her camera. There ain't a mother effer in here who can send me footage where this woman said, yeah, F me, daddy, F me. There ain't nobody here that can show that to me. Yet here we are saying that it was not assault. We hear the woman screaming no. How much more did she need to say? Because a drug-induced person didn't fight as hard as we think that they should have fought? While they're intoxicated, so many people out there talking about it couldn't be me. Listen, I had surgery in 2007. I went under anesthesia and I blacked out. These people will like count backwards from 10. I remember thinking, I ain't going on. I was like, I ain't going on. And the next thing I knew, I was waking up after surgery. I remember saying to myself, I'm too strong for these jobs. I was like, this anesthesiologist is going to have to work hard. I was like 10, 9. And the next thing I woke up on the other side of surgery. I was like, they're going to have to drag me under. So a person in a drug-induced state, we're dictating what it is that they should or should not, how they should or couldn't. And the thing is, if you have never blacked out, if you have never passed out, and so CH is saying, I think it's suspect. You're entitled to your opinion. And I know, listen, CH, I know that you have issues with sex and sexuality. I know that you do. And I know that you have issues with the internalization of toxic masculinity in your life. I know that you do. You cannot tell us that you don't. And so you're taking all of your baggage and you're bringing it to this situation, so much so that you can see a woman saying no and see a man fondling her breast and still say, but she was dancing on stage. She was comfortable with her nudity enough to dance on stage. So maybe even though yes, say wow. Yes, wow. Yes, say wow. Say it. Say it. Say it. I'm still going to speak the truth as I see it. Apparently, you have issues with sex and sexuality. And therefore, you keep yourself constrained. And you place those constraints on other people so that you would be like, I've never done that. I wouldn't do that. So look at her. What happens to people? Look, no panties on. I wouldn't do that. And you know what, CH? I would love you even if you did. And I think that more of us women need to learn and understand that even if we're not perfect, even if we didn't fight in the right way, even if we were hurt, even if we participated somehow in our own victimization, I would love you and support you anyway. So even though you have issues and baggage, CH, I still love you. And if you went onto the stage and you decided you were in whatever state of mind, whether it was a lack of self-love or drug induced, and you were popping naked pussy on the stage and was pussy popping on the handstand, splitting on the damn stage or whatever the hell it is that you were doing, I would love you through it anyway. Because there are reasons. It all goes back from there. It all goes back from there. So Bree is saying, goodness, I'm not going to read out that comment. Do you know what I'm saying? So you know what? Let's do this, and then we're going to get out of this video. All right. Let's take some time to just love ourselves for a quick moment, and then we're going to get out of this video. All right. I want everybody who's watching right now, there are 572 people on this broadcast right now. I want everybody to breathe in deeply and exhale out. I want you to sit upright with your feet on the floor. I want your feet to touch the floor wherever the floor is. I want your feet on the floor so that you can feel that vibration of the earth travel up through whatever structure you're in, through to the floor, up through your feet and into your body. I want you all to breathe in deep again and exhale out. And I want you to imagine the vibration from the core of the earth traveling upward through the earth, because you know that we're all connected and we are nature and nature is us. I want you to imagine the vibration from the core of the earth traveling up through the dirt, through the grounds, through the structure that you're in. Imagine the vibration from the core traveling through to the trees, through to the ground, into the bottoms of your feet, and traveling up through your ankles, your calves, your knees, your thighs, traveling up through hips, through spine, down your arms, out your fingertips, up your spine to the base of your head, to the top of your head, and release through the top. And anywhere that this energy from the core of the earth flows through, you feel the purification effects of this energy as it flows up through your lymphatic system, through your blood, through your bones, around your skin as you feel encircled by this universal divine energy as it travels all the way up to your crown chakra and out the top of your head. And I want you to imagine a purifying white light of self-love coming down from the top, and anywhere that this light touches, you feel the feeling of self-love and self-forgiveness and release of anything that happened to you in the past, anything that you're holding on to which needs to be released today. Ask for the courage to release it today. Just like that, you're doing very good. So as this light circles around your head, your face, bringing in its wake a smile across your face, around your neck as you feel that tension release, forgiveness, feeling the forgiveness around your shoulders, down your arms, down your torso, your belly, your back, and your hips as you feel the feeling of releasing anything holding you back, as you feel the particles evaporate away, as you see that bright light cleanse you in forgiveness as it goes down thighs, down knees, down calves, ankles, and into the earth. Let the earth absorb that energy as it pulls out from the bottoms of your feet, down into the core of the earth, into the trees and up through the leaves, turning into oxygen that you inhale and exhale out everything that is weighing you. And feel yourself feeling lighter and lighter as you inhale and exhale out. And we're going to count down from 5 to 0. And when we get to 0, you're going to feel yourself feeling refreshed. We have 5, feeling more and more particles deplete from you. 4, feeling the feeling of forgiveness surrounding you. 3, feeling the feeling of love enter you. 2, feeling the power of love, light, release come upon you. 1, feeling very, very light. And 0, feeling the tantamount amount of just release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0 is always the number of release. So just feel yourself releasing and letting go. And I'm going to count upward. When we get to 5, you're going to open your eyes and you're going to feel yourself feeling amazing, releasing a lot of the things that you've been holding on to from years past, from this past week, and things that may come to you this week. You're going to coat yourself in golden spiritual Teflon where things are just going to fall off of you. We got 0 is always the feeling to want to release. 1, feeling the feeling of that Teflon coating you. 2, feeling the feeling of fortification. 3, feeling that self-love enter. 4, feeling the feeling of power. 5, feeling the feeling of being where it is that you are supposed to be, loving, forgiving, releasing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes open, wide awake. Eyes open, wide, wide, wide awake. Okay, everyone, I want you to breathe in deep and just release out. Just release out, and then I'm going to wish you all adieu for right now, and we're going to come back in. You're welcome, Lady Magic. Thank you to all of the people who participated in that with me. I love you all very, very much. We're going to spend the whole day today. Okay, so Big Worm wants to have a nice stretch. So go ahead and stand up and give yourself a nice stretch. Stretch it out and release it. Oh, that feels really good. All right. I'm glad you found me too, Charlize. And you know what, Kevin? It's okay if you cry. Release the tears if you need to. If you want to play that part again, and don't worry, I'm going to be doing some meditation MP3s this year so that we can release these things, and it'll be longer so that you guys can have it and listen to it at night, in the morning, and you can do it on your own, and you can have your privacy where you can cry and release, etc. So you're right, Big Worm, that stretch was good. I like that. All right, everybody, thumbs up the video. We're actually doing pretty good. We have 461 people watching, 432 thumbs up. So go ahead and thumbs up the video. Okay, so you guys want a hug. Here, let me hug you all. Come to. So today, and you know what? I've been procrastinating on MP3s. I meant to do them last year, but I'm going to do them this year. Stay on me about it, because I won't be doing meditation videos. I'll be doing MP3s on my website. And I am using the MP3s as a way for you all to support me and support yourself, because especially videos like these, it's from my channel because we're talking about controversial subjects, and you attempting to become a network, and so they don't want us talking about controversial subjects, so they hamper people like me. So thumbing up, commenting, and doing all that other stuff is important for the YouTube algorithm, okay? And so I'm going to give you all a way to support me and yourself. So I won't be doing them as videos. I'll be doing it as MP3s so that it takes up less bandwidth for you. You'll be able to listen to it in the privacy of your home. You'll be able to support me. All right. So I will, and so Irisha is saying there are good brothers out there. Don't lump due to one. Can you show me any minute or any second of any video where I've ever lumped all black men together? I come from a household with patriarchs. I've never lumped all black men together, ever. So, all right. So listen, we've been on here for so long. Hate the Truth is going to say, do you want the absolute truth? With a name like that, no image and all that other stuff, I'm not what it is that you consider truth, saying hate the absolute truth. All right. So listen, everyone, let's get out of here, and let's talk in the comments, okay? And so, oh, so she's referring to some of my subscribers. I don't know. Yeah, let's not lump all people. all anything. All right, so listen, I'm going to see you all inside of the comments. Remember, today is the day of links and videos. So links, 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 and then we are going to get it today. All right, so listen, I love you all very much. Go out there and love one another, but most importantly, love yourself. And I'm not just saying this. Listen, love one another. Love Jasmine, and also send some love to this person, this male being who used his body as a weapon, his strength as a weapon, his largeness as a weapon. We don't know whether he used his penis as a weapon, but these are the reports that we're getting back. Send him some love too, so that he can wake up to his own worth, so that he doesn't have to go out there attempting to destroy other people's lives. Whew. All right. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you, everybody, for coming through. Thank you for thumbing up. We're up to 483 thumbs up right now. So thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. And I will see you all in the videos that I'm going to be recording today. Okay? And I will see you all later. I love you. All right. Peace, everyone. I live in an RV. You know what? Search through some of my videos. I talk about my RV lifestyle. I'm going to give you all a tour and do some RV videos, because I think that more Black people, especially in these economic times that we're in right now, I believe that there are more Black people that need to get into the RV life. And I want to see some more of us out here on the road. You know, there are not many of us out here on the road, but this is the perfect life for us. Hey, Jade from Jamaica. Welcome, Sistrin. My father is from an island called Nevis, and the Nevis dialect and Jamaican patois sound very similar, so much so that people from Nevis are often mistaken for being Jamaican. So mistaken for being Jamaican. That rhymes. Okay, so yes, I live in an RV. You guys hear me all the time say that I'm off the grid. I live off the grid. I have solar panels and batteries, and I try. Right now, I'm in the canyons. I Let me see if I could. Oh, you know what? Let me see if I could. You know what? I'm gonna give you all. I'll give you guys. I'll. Let me see if I could. Let's see if we can. Can you? There's a right there near me, but let me see if I could put this up higher. I got all this stuff on my table. Can you? Let's see. Can you see the mountains back there? Can you see them? You can. Yes, so I live off the grid, and this is the perfect lifestyle for me. For those of you who don't know my story, when I came to California to follow my dreams, I hit a bump road that had me living in my car, and I worked it out to such a way that I could be able to disconnect from society as we knew it and be able to live this dream life that I have right now. So listen, you all are so crazy. I love it. I love it though. Catch me if you can. All right, so listen, I will see you all later. I'll see you all later. So listen, I love you all very, very much. Go love each other. It's amazing. All right, so listen, I'm gonna get out of here, because remember, I want to do Jasmine videos all day. So remember, once we get off of here, send links, send links. All right, peace.